Man, what's going on YouTube? This is my first video, Kara Monster coming to you live. And basically I wanted to give you guys a rundown of what's going on in the Call of Duty scene. There's a lot going on, roster mania, stuff like that, but mainly talking about Optic Gaming. Now, I just want to start this video by saying, I do not have any intel. This is all speculation. This is all me from gathering evidence and, from watching, a lot of Optic videos and seeing what's been put out there on the internet and just, coming to my own conclusions. This is my opinions, okay? So before you guys roast me in the comments and stuff like that, I just want to throw that out there. Also, number two, I've been an Optic fan since it's been created. I'm a big fan. I was a long time fan. Um, I'm not hating on Optic for what's going on. I'm just going to basically break it down and share my opinions on how things went about, right? All right, so for those of you who don't know, months ago, Hex decided to sell a majority of the company to the Texas Rangers owner. He owns a holding company, an esports holding company. The name of it has escaped me at the moment, but so he ended up selling majority of the company, and this is like kind of where I feel the Optic took a turn for the worst. Ever since then, it seems like Optic's gone downhill. So they went from having the best Halo team, Gears of War team, and Call of Duty team to, not having a Halo team at all. The Gears of War team just dropped one of their longtime players, Bounce, Kenny Bounce, and their Call of Duty team hasn't won at all this year, and they're on the verge of breaking up. I tweeted about this today, and it caused a lot of controversy, so I figured I'd make a YouTube video about it. And so basically, a lot of people were saying, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you don't know why Hector did this, and I just want to say, like, from a business perspective, you should never sell a majority of your company ever, never ever. You know, Optic was on a great route; they were doing a great job, and all of a sudden, Hector was doing, a terrific job. In the 10 years he's been running it, and they've been excellent. So they've they're one of the biggest esports organizations, like, around. So what happened? Why did Hector sell the company? Why is he sell out that I say? He ended up selling majority of the company to try to raise money for the Overwatch and League of Legends league. Very understandable. They're very expensive leagues. They're the two top, like, esports games, at the moment. So why would he not want to get involved in them? And you have Halo, which is a dead scene, Gears of War, which isn't a big scene either, and Call of Duty, which is like dying. People are saying it's dying. Um, so they have to make moves for on a business side. Understandable, completely understand, completely see where Hector's coming from. I would definitely have done the same if I'm in his shoes. Where he went wrong, though, is he sold majority. So what this means is when you sell majority of your company, you do not have the final say. You do not have you don't get to make the decision anymore. You get to help make a decision. You get to help, try to, voice your opinion, but you don't get that final decision. So, the new owner says, "Hey, we don't want a Halo team." And, Hector goes, "Hey, our Halo team's great. Like, they've won us mad championships. Like, we want to keep them." And he says, "Nope, you gotta get rid of them. That's it. They're gone. Doesn't matter. You can't. You could keep fighting. You can keep trying, but at the end of the day, they get the last say." So for me, Hector grew this company. He like handmade this company, man. Like he was doing a terrific job, and like now he doesn't have that say. He's not the controller anymore. And I feel like this has affected the players, like the Halo team like was just dropped. Like that's just terrible. The Gears of War team just, they went from dominant to like not looking the same. And the Call of Duty team hasn't won a single event this year, and they're not even like trying, man. Krim just tweeted after Seattle saying, "Hey, like, we don't even know why we came to this event because we didn't even practice at all." And that's terrible. So everything is just falling apart for Optic, right? And it's there's got to be internal things going on there. There has to be something going on behind the scenes with this, new organization, new ownership that, we don't see and we probably never will see, probably never will hear from. But, that's just, something that's going on, and I think it's really affecting the players. I think, you're in denial if you don't think it's affecting the players. I think it might be more than just, hey, like this is going on, or maybe it has something to do with Hector. Maybe Hector's changed. I don't know. I'm not gonna put words into any, like, I'm not gonna throw any crazy ideas out there or anything. I'm just saying there's 100% internal problems there. Maybe the players aren't getting paid. I've seen that go around, but hey, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna throw around rumors. I'm just here to, basically enlighten the business side of things. There's only two ways you should sell a majority of your company. Reason number one, you're a small time company and you need to raise capital and you need to get that shark on your team to help you grow that company, right? I don't think that's the case because Hector had a big company. Reason number two, you're not really interested anymore in the company and or the organization or that you know career path, and you decide, hey, I'm just going to take the money and kind of get out of this. All right, well, it's respectable. People do that. I understand. That's not the case either, right? So like it's kind of more like the first option I mentioned. It's kind of like him, wanting to get that major player on his team and wanting to raise the money, but they forced him into a situation where he had to sell majority of the company. So I think Hector should have maybe picked a league, picked Overwatch, League of Legends, and fought to maybe only sell 30% of the company or 20% or 40%, as long as it's less than majority. As long as Hector still gets the control of Optic, it would have been fine, right? Hector no longer has control. He no longer has final say. I think that they're using him as a puppet at this point. Like, Hector, you can give us your input, but at the end of the day, we want this, this, and this, and I don't, whatever you want, we don't really care. We're gonna listen to it. We're gonna consider it, but at the end of the day, we're gonna make our decision. So that's it. So that's on that side of things. I did want to quickly mention like what's going on with Roster Mania. Obviously we don't know what's going on with Optic. Rumors of them breaking up and stuff like that. Um, if they do break up, I definitely think it's internal problems. I definitely think this whole situation with the organization getting bought out has caused a lot of tension, and just like they don't have that same family style like that they used to. And like they used to like all get along. They used to have like podcasts and this and that. I mean, they started doing all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, but something's off. If you've been following Optic for a long time, you could tell something just doesn't feel right. There's just something about this that just is not right, right? So I don't know. I really hope they don't make it a roster change. I think this is one of the greatest teams. I think if they just sit down and grind the game, they will easily be the best team or one of the best teams, I'll say, and they'll be fine. It's very sad that this is all coming down. Especially, I'm a major Optic fan. Like I said, no hate. This video, like people might say, oh, you're just an Optic hater. You're just, you just don't understand. I do understand. I studied business, and I own part of a business, and I just don't think you should ever sell majority of the company, and that's just where I come from, right? So that's just my stand on things. I wish Optic the best. I'm still gonna follow them. I'm still gonna root for them. Um, I just had to give my input on what's going on with that situation, and yeah, that's about it. So if you guys like this, I'm definitely gonna start making more YouTube content. I'm gonna have gaming content on there as well. I play Call of Duty, I play battle royale games, a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna leave my Twitter in the comments below. I'm gonna leave my YouTube. Obviously, you have my YouTube. I also stream on Twitch. So if you guys like this, comment. Like. Tell me what you liked about it. Tell me how you feel about it. Tell me how you feel about Optic. And I'll see you guys later.